Now we're going to do an exercise for 15 minutes. First, settle into a comfortable sitting position. Now think about the thing that most worries, bothers, or concerns you in your life. Carefully think about what this thing is. Ask yourself, what is it that worries me about it? Think about all the different reasons that this thing concerns or worries you. And all of the different things that could happen as a result of this thing that worries or concerns you. Elaborate fully on all of the different possible consequences of whatever it is you are most worried about. Now we're going to focus specifically on what worries you in your social life, with your friends, with your social circle, with dating and relationships. Think about what worries you the most in this realm, in the social realm of your life. Take some time to think about that. Think about now, what is it that worries you about this thing? Let your mind continue to expand on what worries you, thinking about all the possible things that could happen as a result of whatever it is you're worried about in your social life. Now we're going to move on to think about what worries you in the realm of achievement. Achievement in school, achievement at work, in your career, in your life, with a pursuit or a hobby, whatever areas in your life where you are focused on achieving or achievement. Think about what it is that worries or bothers you the most when you focus on achievement. Now, what is it that worries you about that? What is it that scares or concerns you about that thing? Keep expanding until you can no longer think of things that you're worried about in the realm of achievement. When you notice that your mind is wandering, and this could happen over and over again, bring yourself back to something you're worried about. Keep asking, what if that happens? Continuing to think about all of the possible consequences for whatever you're worried about. Now, moving on to something that may be related to achievement for you, and that is money or economic well-being. Think about what you're most worried, scared, or concerned about when it comes to your financial situation or money. Ask yourself, what is it that worries you about it? What would happen if that happened? What are you scared of with that? Keep going at that line of thinking, asking yourself at each stage, what would happen if that worry came true? Now we're going to switch our attention again. We're going to stop worrying about and thinking about money and economics, and we're going to move on to safety. We're going to think about the thing that most bothers or worries you about safety, be it your safety, the safety or well-being of someone close to you, the safety of a nation. Whatever it is that most worries you about safety. Think about what worries you the most and ask yourself, what is it that most worries you about that? What is it that scares you about what would happen if that happened? Ask yourself, what is it that bothers you about the worry if it came true? Thinking about what would happen if that thing that worries you the most about safety came true. Now moving on to thinking about what it is that most bothers, concerns, or worries you about health. Your own health, the health of somebody near you, the health of a group of people somewhere in the world. It could be physical health, mental health, well-being. Think about all the different reasons this thing that you're worried about in the realm of health concerns worries you, and all the different things that could happen. Asking, what is it that worries you about that? If that happens, thinking through all the possible consequences of the thing you're most worried about in the realm of health. Now moving on to think about the environment and the thing that most concerns and bothers, worries you about the environment, be it the physical environment, the place that you live, or the natural environment, that is fires or earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, storms, pollution, those sort of things. What most concerns and worries you in your environment or in the world's environment? Focus as fully as you can on thinking about what would happen if the thing that you're worried about came true. What is it that worries or concerns you about that coming true? When your mind wanders, bring it back to thinking about what worries you the most. What are the consequences of those things that you're worried about? All the different things that could happen as a result, the different possibilities. Now it's time to go on to the next part of the study.